We're doing a keto bananas foster cake. Oh, this looks so good. Let me show you how I made it. Bananas foster cake is an internationally renowned cake. But you might ask, where did it get its name? Well, it was actually created in 1951 at the Brennan restaurant. Aaron Brennan and Chef Paul created this recipe, and it was named after Richard Foster. Bananas because at the time New Orleans was a hub for banana importation, and after Richard Foster, who was doing some great work as chairman of the Crimes Commission. By the way, hi, I'm Mel and welcome to my channel. If you are new to my channel, please do take a look around, and if you love what you see, or if you love this recipe, subscribe and hit that notification bell so you get notified of all my recipes. So traditionally, you have alcohol, bananas, nuts, cinnamon, cream that goes into a bananas foster cake, but we're going to be omitting the alcohol and the bananas, but still try to incorporate those flavors a little bit. At this point, you might be asking, but how are we gonna do all that? Let's get into the recipe and I'll show you how to make it. Preheat the oven to 320 degrees Fahrenheit or 160 degrees Celsius. To a bowl, add 64 grams or 4 tablespoons of butter that's been softened and then cooled. Then 132 grams or 3/4 of a cup of powdered sweetener. You can use a hand mixer or use a paddle attachment if you're using a stand mixer. And now we're going to cream the butter and the sweetener. Next, add a teaspoon of vanilla, then 4 ounces or 113 grams of softened cream cheese. Now mix this really well. We're using a total of 3 eggs and we're going to add them one at a time and blend in between. Scrape down the sides of the bowl just to incorporate anything that hasn't been combined. And give it another mix. Add 4 grams or 1 teaspoon of baking powder, a pinch of salt, and lastly 1.5 cups of almond flour. You can substitute this with coconut flour, just use half the amount. Time for a final mix and then your batter is ready. Add your batter to your greased and lined cake tin, and I'm using an 8-inch. And level off your batter in the cake tin and perhaps give it a bit of a shake to help you out. Bake your keto bananas foster cake for 30 minutes. And here is my cake out of the oven. It's really soft and it's got a beautiful texture. While the cake is cooling, let's prepare the beautiful banana frosting. Add 113 grams or 1/2 cup of melted butter that's been cooled. Then 58 grams or 1/4 cup of heavy cream. Next, 100 grams or 1/2 cup of powdered sweetener. Then 226 grams or 8 ounces of softened cream cheese. And finally, almost a full tablespoon of banana extract. You can add less if you want to, but do give it a taste first. I want a strong banana flavor. And whisk this until it's fully combined and smooth. And this is what your beautiful frosting looks like when it's ready. Time to ice your beautiful keto foster cake, and I have done a double layer, so I've turned my first layer upside down and icing it, and then I'm going to add the second layer on top. Now we're going to add some sugar-free caramel sauce, and I'm just doing mine in thin strips. And this is 1 cup of cream with a 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon and a tablespoon of sweetener. and some pecan nuts in between. And there you have it, a beautiful keto bananas Foster cake for you to enjoy. I really hope you get to make it. Thank you so much for watching. Stay safe and be well.